Feelings of joy and celebration rented the air, faces beamed with smiles as accolades and encomiums were showered on the leadership of the Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, Oyo State Chapter, at its award night. The award night, rounding off this year's annual week of Oyo Swan, featured the presentations of award of honor to some selected distinguished personalities who had earlier supported the association or contributed to the development of sports in the state. The awardees including the chairman of Oyo State Road and Transport Management Agency, OITMA, Mogaji Akinfagbemi, chairman Ibadan Football Association, Barrister Rotimi Ali, owner of Ogbomoso United Football Club, Akinwale Akinwale, as well as the president, Nigeria Judo Federation, Dr. Musa Oshodi, all heaped praises on the leaders of the body of sports writers in the state. Dr. Oshodi said, "I love Oyo Swan. That is why I am associating with them, and I will continue to love and associate with the association. In fact, I am promising that come next year, I will sponsor the sports competition of Oyo Swan Week."
At that time, I said I'm going to be more involved now. I've been involving, but I'm going to be more involved because I'm encouraged, I'm talented further, and I'm going to contribute better than what I've been doing. Like I said, I will, if not wholly, partly sponsoring the sport week from next year.
The chairman of Ibadan Football Association, IFA, Barrister Rotimi Ali, also paid glowing tributes to Oyo Swan leaders. Oyo Swan chairman Leah Libioshu and secretary Adewale Tijani are my childhood friends, and I have been friends with Alibioshu since 1988, while TJ and I were once classmates in the University of Ibadan. The two gentlemen are doing well for sports journalism in the state, and they have been very supportive. IFA boss, popularly called Libro, stated happily. The chairman of the award night, who is also an Ibadan chief, Chief Adegboyega Adegoke, lauded the ingenuity of the sports journalists in the pace-setting state. "I am happy to be with these wonderful people on this beautiful night. They have done well in putting together tonight's delightful event."
It's important to support them because they are also doing a very good job in the society. They are doing a very good job in the society. Sport writers, everybody, gone are the days when you go to vendor stand and everybody will be reading about what these guys have written or whatever. But now everything is online. Every minute you check your phone, you read about sport. You want to know about results, you don't need to wait. Unlike before, even those that were playing, they will wait till 6 p.m. in the evening.
I congratulate Alibioshu, Raji Adebayo, and other organizers of the 2021 Oyo Swan Week for successfully holding this week-long celebration during the austerity time. "I give kudos to you," Chief Adegoke expresses ovation. Other awardees who shared in the glories of the glorious night were the General Manager, Shooting Stars Sports Club, Alhaji Rasheed Balogun, the owner of Shafauddin Patriots Football Club, Professor Sabitu Ariyo Lagoke JP, an excelling athlete bagging laurels for both our state and country, Rafiat Lawal, and a dazzling judokas David Joseph Damilare. They all expressed their gratitude to Oyo Swan for giving them an award.
I'm so much happy and I'm so glad because this award I couldn't respect it because I'm at Uzbekistan for a championship which I'm still there. They just sent me a poster. Okay. Then I click in, then I just viewed, but I couldn't understand what it means. So then I asked my coach, what is it based on? So he later explained to me, it's from Nigerian Sport Writer Association.
Earlier in his opening remarks, The chairman of your Swan, Niya Libioshun, said the award night is a payback time for the awardees, who, he said, had put smiles on people's faces with their contributions to societal growth. Covering awards on these distinguished personalities is our way of saying thank you to them for the good things they are doing and to encourage them to do more for the society. It is also our way of telling people, both young and old, that it is good to be good.
Yeah, with understatement, if I said I'm happy, I'm highly excited with the support of everybody, including you. I am so excited. I don't even know what to say than to give glory to Almighty God, because when we started, it was like, I'm going to do it. We had so many issues, but at the same time, at the end of the day, we had every cause to glorify the name of the Almighty Allah with the turnout from the lecture to football. During the football, it was tension all over. But at the end of the day, we argued and we laughed. So I'm so excited that at least it has come to a close, a resounding close ceremony. And with all the awardees that are around, then with the chairman, that's why the tight schedule, he was able to make it here. I'm so honored. We have Wole Conle, we have so many, we have Dr. Social, everybody. And I'm just so excited. I want to thank everybody, wish them a good luck, and happy Christmas and New Year in advance. I love you.
At the Oyo Swan Award night, champions of the sports competitions held during the Swan Week celebrations got their prizes. Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State went home with football trophy for defeating Adegboyega FM by 4-1 at the football competition final, while Shola Oladapo Federation Information Chapel, who trumped over arch-rival Raji Adebayo of Daily Independent at the table tennis final, also bagged competition's ultimate prize. The award night held at Joy Balm Hotels and Suites, Orita Challenge Ibadan, had in attendance cream de la cream of the society, including the #1 journalist in Oyo State, Comrade Demola Babalola, Barrister Lowo Obideson, as well as renowned sports administrators, veteran journalists, and broadcasters.
My own point of view is, I could remember vividly, there is what we call a Principal's Cup in Oyo State. This cup is like a carnival for all of us. We look up to it. We put in all our efforts. Every school, if you are even out of that competition, you start crying. We can cry for a week. You know, that shows the passion we put in it. And then that is the kind of drive I have up to this moment. That gives me that, you know, that privilege, and then that kind of courage to continue doing more in sports, especially in Ogbomoso United.
We feel very good. Okay. This is not the first time of winning a trophy like this. Wow. This is the fourth time. As the captain of the team, this is the first time I'm lifting this. So we are very happy.
It's excited, and everything is working fine. And on behalf of Shooting Star, I really thank the executive of Swan in Oyo State branch. I'm so happy for what they did to my boss. And to appreciate us for gaining a promotion to the first division of the Nigeria Premier League. So it's a good player, and we appreciate their engagement.
Good evening, my dear sister, and good evening to your crew. Thanks for the good job you are doing for us.
Thank you.
We appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Oyo Swan 2021, how did you say?
Yeah, I'm very happy tonight because if you recall that almost a week ago, this 1 week for this year started, and tonight happened to be the grand finale. Everybody's here dining and whining, and awards have been presented to deserving individuals who have done so well for Swan, for UJ, and for colleagues who have excelled during the competitions in the week. So thank God for a day like this. It's a great thing.
You've been a great mentor, a great motivation to every journalist out there. What's your words of encouragement to every journalist out there?
Yeah, my words to my colleagues out there is to continue to be professional in whatever we do. We always have at the back of our mind the ethics of the profession dictates that we must be balanced, objective, even creative, and also fear God, anything we do. So for me, it's a great thing that all of us are celebrating today. And I want to assure them that by God's grace, next year will be more glorious and better than this current one.
Thank you
Congrats to
very
the Swan chairman of the state, Comrade Niyalibi Osu, and the chairman of the planning committee, my good brother and friend, Comrade Adegboyega, for the good job they have done so far.
Well, fantastic event. This is the grand finale where everybody is relaxed after all the competition. You know, table tennis, football, argument there, protest there, winners emerged, and everybody agreed that the competitions were fair enough. So now what we are doing today is a testimony to that fact, because all the finalists are here today, all of them rejoicing together. So what else can you ask for other than to ask for something better next year?
Well, all glory should be to God. Actually, it's not our first time. We have been doing since 2018. So we have been trying to get in touch with them. As we finish this year now, we'll be planning for next year. It's not something that we just start. So it's something that we plan for. It's a long-term planning. So it's not something that we just start today. What we are going to do next year now, immediately after this program, then we'll start planning it.
As the chairman of the planning committee for 2021 Swan Week, I have a capable hand. With the support of God and the capable hand as the member, we are able to put everything in place. You know, it's not a day job. We have been working day and night to make sure that we have each free week, and we thank God and the member of the Swan for their supportive role. So that's why we are able, you know, if we united we stand, united we fall. So we are able to unite. That's why we are able to put everything in proper shape.
This event was covered by April 1 Events TV.